Whew. I sure got all stressed out over the job. Considering the circumstances, it seemed pretty reasonable to me. But the thing that surprises me the most is that you remember the combination. Do you want to know the truth? I actually just saw a jumble of numbers, and the buttons I happened to press were the right ones. I should have figured as much. How the fuck did you guess right? You're something else, woman. Anyway, our job is done. Let's think about something else. I guess you're right. How about we head back to town? Better go report to Freddy. Let's go. The idea that she's like, fuck it. I guessed. I said it. I'm brilliant. And it's just like, you're beyond help, woman. You're just beyond help. I'm getting all jumbled up on the map here. For some reason, I thought we came from the complete other direction. Ah, yeah, it was another zone, that's why. There we go. Perspective's weird when you can rotate the camera completely like this, and it kind of confuses me. Yo, Freddy! We're back! Oh, hey, Estelle. From the look on your face, seems like you finished the job. Yep, and we did a fine job, too. Although, we did have a few hang-ups. We thought we'd report to you as a matter of good measure. We reported the events. So, it really was burnt out, huh? I'm sure it happened because we were late replacing it. Sorry, kids. You're put in harm's way because of me. No need to apologize. Part of the job is the murder part, and well, he did pretty good. Dealing with dangerous jobs is part of the bracer work. Appreciate you saying that, because I didn't want to take responsibility. But instead, I'll be nice. How about I give you a couple of these? MP2. This is a quartz. Yeah, it's an MP2 quartz. It can prevent an enemy's arts. It'd be pretty useful if you use it effectively. Thank you. We appreciate it. Now, thank you to the both of you today. That's a weird sentence. Thank you to both of you. Kind of threw me off for some reason. Don't forget to swing by if you have any business. What are we looking at on quartz? Yeah, we need to get blue. We need to get some blue some blue stuff. Then again, I'm pretty sure we use some Sepith to do spells. And having Estelle use the blue attack all the time is definitely not helping me feed that. At the very least, let's cash this in. And I guess I can just record a double episode here. Because I do want to go ahead and get the rest of these quests cashed in. But for these, I don't think I'll record... I don't think I'll do it all on camera, but I will go to the key areas and then you'll see that part. I think that's how I'm going to do that. But for now, I have a little bit of money. A decent amount, I would say. What's used in a maple cookie? Maple sugar. Okay. Let me buy a little bit of that. I should buy a few ingredients of every type. Get some olive oil, some fresh crabs, dirty carrots. I like that. What is this you have over here, Mr. Renan? It was like, it's my dirty carrots. Oh, so you're, any reason you're just selling, damaged goods? The people eat them up. And I'm like, I don't know about this, man. Like, maybe you could, like, not do that. And he's like, what? They eat them up. I told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. I make the money. I make it the money. Okay. Orbman-wise, we can't really change anything. We can't open up a slot. But is there... What does the information one do? Be able to perceive the enemy's status. Okay. And what could we give you? In P2, which would give me Sylphin Guard, apparently. Sylphin Guard and Airstrike, it looks like. Sylphin Guard creates a temporary wind barrier that gives me 50% agility for a limited time. I'm in that mode where I kind of want to go in the sewer just to get my EP back up. Will KZ learn to, like, explore where an inn is to heal up? No, he will not do that. He will... Or, like, go back to the Bright family house to sleep. Like, nah. Nah, not about that. Instead, let me head to this dangerous location instead. I say dangerous in, like, air quotes, but you know what I mean. So, we have a couple of things on our plate now that we need to go do. And the first one, I guess, would be, in my opinion, soldier training. It's 500 Mira, slow difficulty. We have to head on over to Vert Bridge, which I believe is on the Milch Road that we've been exploring over and over again. So, I will see you guys in just a moment. Well, if it isn't Estelle, and Joshua too. Hey, Mr. Ashton. Been a while since we last met. Yes, it has. So I heard my boy Luke caused you a lot of trouble. Absolutely ashamed as his father. Don't worry, I broke his ribs. Oh, I'm sure it's perfectly normal for his ribs to be broken. You didn't have anything to do with it. Don't worry about it. You're certainly full of energy as usual. I'd love to get you to share some of that vigor with my new recruits. I've been thinking recently about doing a simulated battle to whip my men into shape. So I put in a request to the guild for a few good men or women to play the part of enemy soldiers. I think the pair of you would be the perfect fit for the job. So how about it? Can you do it for me? Sure, we'll do it. We'll gladly accept. Thanks, I really appreciate this. Go ahead and take a break until the preps are all done. If I don't have you in tip-top condition, there's no point doing the training. Then I'm ready for an afternoon nap. Alright then, we'll get ourselves ready. Sure, please do what you need to. I guess that's our reasoning for getting our HP and EP reclaimed. Alright, training begins now. Everyone advance 5 steps forward. Ready yourselves. I know I was bored before, but... I know it's just training and all, but it still scares the living daylights out of me. It's a training exercise, so refrain from speaking. Your tongue will be cut. Take this seriously as if it was a real battle. Estelle and Joshua, you don't need to hold back on my men. I'm gonna rip out their tongues and eat them. Well, do as you request. Minus the tongue thing. Yikes! Forward. Alright. How about I unleash my good shit? Oh, paintball guns. Holy shit, they do a lot. Oh my god, he's dying. Joshua. Joshua, oh my dear boy. Let me give you the goods. Pretty sure he was blinded by that as well, so that's fucking not great. Ah. You. Come and get me, you little shit. That'll be a good way to get some of the heat off of him. Alright, back to the matter at hand. Oh, that bayonet hurt quite a bit. Oh, yeah, that hurt. Nice. Okay. Attack him. shit! You actually lived. We just lucked out. Tremendously. And go for it. Hold on, is this gonna hit? Yeah, it totally is. Nice! In the end, we always prevail. Cease fighting. This training is over. Ouchie boo boo ow ows. Oh my goodness, it's over. Good job, everyone. Can I say pathetic? Are you guys really supposed to be soldiers? You be quiet. We're not all feral kids like you. You even dropped your accent for it. I have no idea what you're talking about. You even stole my accent. It's almost as if the person recording this is not trying anymore. You seriously need to cool it down. I hate sore losers. Private Scott, Private Harold. I think what Estelle said just a moment ago is how the citizens of this region really feel. Do you really have what it takes to protect them? It seems as though the both of you need to take another look in the mirror. Very good. Do not forget what you learned today and strive to fulfill your duties. Estelle and Joshua, thank you for your hard work. Thanks to you, I think my soldiers have gotten the wake-up call they needed. No need to thank us. We should be thanking you for there's really no reason. It's like a great learning experience of getting like 10 XP. You think so, set for life as bracers. Though our positions may be different, we're both here to serve the public. Although I can't do much else, I'll pray for the success for both of you. Sure, and thanks again. Take care of yourself. I will, and hope to be seeing you again sometime. Soldier training complete. Next thing on our hit list, of course, would be either medical necessities, which is to find 2 items. One of them is in the Force of Mistwald, which is in the south, and then mushroom hunt, which we'll need to go see at the landing port. So I think what I'll do is I'll pick up this thing. I'll pick up the stuff in medical necessities, and I'll cut to where I am there. And then we'll run back, turn it in, and then start mushroom hunt. So yeah, let's do just that. Is this it? Yes! Bear Claw. Alright, let's get out of this forest. I'm kind of getting my ass kicked, as you can tell from the bottom left. Things are fierce, and there's like 18 enemies per square inch. Alright, here we are on the chapel. I should have the items we need. Well, if it isn't Estelle. Seem to be in a cheerful mood as usual. Haha. Here you are, these are for you. The Bear Claw and the Savory Pinion. This is the Bear Claw and the Savory Pinion. The things that were pointed out just now. You requested these at the guild, right? That's right, I did put in a request. I'm just surprised you went to all the trouble to do this for me. Weren't you hurt trying to gather these? Oh yeah, Joshua died, but we brought him back from the brink. I mean, we were fine. Well, maybe minus the totally pot. Worried about your attitude, Estelle. What? What? I've told you this before. Certainly is a joyous occasion when everything goes well. However, it is at these times when we should gird up our loins for the trials that lie ahead. I have no idea what you are talking about. It's gonna be, there we go. The recording software was not on the screen and KZ got scared. Seems I have a bit of spare time. How about I take this opportunity to give you a special sermon? No! I have a day job. Let's go. We have to leave. Since it has to do with your job, I must respect your position. Thank you for your hard work. I pray the goddess will always be with you. Now that's all done. We need to meet at. Oh yeah, we got to go to the landing port, and talk to, I believe, Orville or something. So let's go do that. Let us find our NPC. There it is, Orvid. Darn bracers, how long they can't intend to keep me waiting? They don't hurry, I'm gonna miss my flight. Shouldn't expect as much from a rural backwater burg like this. Huh? Well, I'll be. There's the bracer emblem. Wait for you two to show up. I have an urgent job. Sure. We've got some time. Great. This helps out a ton. Alright, let me give you a rundown. Let me formally introduce myself. I'm Orvid, representative of Orvid Co. Limited. I forget what LTD is. I'm Estelle, and this is Joshua. Joshua, say hi. Hello, I'm Joshua. Estelle and Joshua, is it? Two of you are quite young, if I do say so myself. Well, we're pretty new to this thing. Joshua passed out in the forest. Greenhorns. Well, I guess you'll have to do. Pardon? Never mind, I was just talking to myself. Alright, let's get down to business. Please excuse my lack of decorum, but I'm in a bit of a hurry. Sure. At the moment, I'm looking for a rare mushroom called the firefly fungus. It is said that it only grows in soil rich in septium. There are records of it being picked here in Rolent, but no shop seem to carry it. However, it is of vital necessity that I get my hands on one, so I put in a request at your guild house. Soil rich with septium, You can only think of the Malga Trail as a possible location. Do you know any other characteristics of the mushrooms? Seems that it normally grows in areas with patches of grass. However, since it's buried in the dirt, if you don't look closely, you won't find it. Jeez, this sounds like it's gonna be a pain. But once you dig it up, you'll know if it's a firefly fungus or not. For one thing, it glows with a light green color. Ah, so that's why, yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's, what? Alright, have I explained things clearly enough? Joshua, who is this? We're going to the trail. Yeah. Don't worry, I know what we must do. Run into any trouble, come back and speak with me. I ask that you find one as soon as possible, though. I mean, I can only stand here for so long. Please ignore the fact that you could do this quest and then like ignore it for like 4 hours in game, but don't worry about that. So, it seems we have to go to Malga Trail and find ourselves some mushrooms. So, yeah, I will do just that. Looks like this might be it, guys. Patch of grass. Aha! What's with the sudden outburst? I found it. Now to claim our prize. Isn't that? You think so too? The place is growing seems about right, and it's got that green glow. It's gotta be that fungus. Yeah, it's who I was talking about. Orville Redenbacher. He makes the best tacos and burritos. What's up, Joshua? Maybe worrying too much, but I think you better put that mushroom in your bag. What? Oh, fuck. The mushroom attracts the garbage boys. You know what we must do, Joshua. Put them out of their misery. It's okay, they're like the first enemy in the game. They're not very strong. I agree with the more female-sounding version of my character. Now that was a surprise, I'll tell ya. Did you put that thing away? Yep. The light emitted by the raw septium has the power to attract monsters. This mushroom also seems to have the same effect. That sneaky merchant. He never mentioned a single thing about this. Whatever, let's get back. I'm upset. Wait till I beat him up, because he didn't give us extra information. Also, this chest had a bracelet in it. Let's equip that. I'd like to note that I really like the art that they have for this game. I think it looks nice. Something about the shading just really makes it look really nice. Anyway, back to town. Alright, we're back at the landing port. What's that you say? You found the mushroom? Yeah, we found it, alright. Oh, wonderful. It might be different than the one we heard about from you. It attracts monsters. Ah, well, it's like this. So even though you knew the risk, you hired us for the job. Well, how was I supposed to know something like that? Besides, sorry, I had to sneeze. And besides, a bracer's job is to deal with danger, right? Well, a little heads up would have been nice, so we could have at least prepared. Never mind us. The big question here is your motive. What do you intend to use the mushroom for? This thing could be a weapon. Fess up, you got some big evil plan. Isn't it obvious what I'm gonna use it for? Cooking. What? Are you trying to tell me that people eat this? This is why it's such a pain to deal with country bumpkins. In the hands of a skilled chef, the most distinct the ingredient, more profound the taste. And from that perspective, the firefly fungus is the king of them all. This is, no doubt, the ultimate ingredient. So, pretty much what you're saying is that it's for people with bizarre eating habits. That's the talk of one unacquainted with true delicacy. Then, once again, commoners such as yourself would never have an opportunity to try such dishes. And praise be to heaven for that. I'd never want to gnaw on a ratty green mushroom. It doesn't look very good. I have other business. If you don't mind, I'd like that, please. Yes, please take it. On behalf of this mushroom, I shall turn a blind eye to your ignorance, and as promised, pay you. Nobody's gonna buy that mushroom, I hope you know. Let's go, Joshua. Please excuse us. She's gonna bitch for an hour. Yes, please do. Alright, let's go turn these in now. Because as it stands, we have 3 things to turn in, and then we get to go see the mayor. Alright, that's mushroom hunt done. That's medical necessities done. And soldier training done. Good work! Seems like you completed your objective without any trouble. If you got more, you know the deal. And there we go. That's all 6 of those done. Where the hell's the mayor? The mayor's on the east side of town. You think the mayor's even in today? Being busy as he is, I'm sure there's a pretty good chance that he's out. Well, bless my soul if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. I didn't notice at first. You seem to be a bit more aloof and ladylike, Estelle. Hi, Mayor Klaus. It's great to see you. I just wanted to be a bit more proper in front of, higher authority. I hope we're not disturbing you, sir, but come on behalf of the Bracer Guild about a job you requested. Yes, I heard from the guild that the two of you will be coming. So you're taking over your father's work while he's away, are you? Yeah, we're trying to at least. What happened? I thought you were being It's just you, Mayor. I'm very sorry about my dad reneging on his promises like this. There's no need for apologies. Knowing your father, it's typical for him to be swamped with work. Anyway, with Lita and my wife out and about, I'd like to move this conversation somewhere else. Why don't we head upstairs to my study and go over the details? In truth, I don't think you'll find this request particularly difficult. And it's for that reason, I think, that asking the guild to do this job may have been a bit presumptuous. Unfortunately, I'm unable to get away from work, and I had to break down and ask the guilds for assistance. We were informed that this job involves the transport of a certain something, but what is it exactly you would like us to carry and where? Would like you to pick up a septium crystal from the Malga mine and deliver it here. When you say, septium, is it the thing we often come across? Accurately speaking, sepith is fragmented septium, which is too small to be used as precious stones. Therefore, this sepith is refined and processed into quartz, which can be installed into our orbments. So that's the difference. I think I've got a better grasp on things. I had the grasp on this in episode 1. but maybe sometimes late bloomers, am I right? We've actually been able to obtain a certain kind of septium called Asmelis from the Malga mine since the olden days. However, since a large piece of this crystal was recently discovered, I've asked the mine chief to hold on to it until someone could pick it up. So you'd like us to pick up this crystal from the mine chief and bring it here? Precisely. What do you think? Is this something you think you could handle? The transport of a precious gem, eh? Be a nice change of fighting monsters. Should keep us on our toes, too. Which makes no sense, I'm wearing shoes, but we'll do it! I appreciate your willingness to help. Please, take this with you. If you show this to one of the workers, they should let you into the mine. Good luck. Alright, we have our work of the day, our main quest of the moment. Yeah, something we should be able to do pretty handily. That is over on Malga Trail if we're going to Malga Mine. So let's cross over here. KZ, just fucking change the fucking camera. That's how you're gonna get that's how you're gonna get this done. Alright. To get to the mine, we have to start by heading down this winding road and coming upon enemies that I can easily dispatch without having to pay attention. My favorite, as you all know. I love it. I'm not even looking at the screen. Just guiding myself based on the music of going Alright, the mine should be to the right, whereas the left side had the tower we had a fun little excursion in before. These guys are assholes, because they always, like, move in super fucking fast on you. I just accidentally hit my ball. I didn't mean to hit my ball. Apparently, if you thumb down hard enough, it just brings you in. It missed, so I basically blew it for nothing. I'm feeling pretty shitty right now. My state of affairs, not feeling too hot at the moment. I should just use the mouse when doing combat. It's a bit more accurate. We've got you surrounded. How can you talk? You're bugs. I don't know why I gave it a voice. Mine's just straight ahead. Had enough of you bugs. I'm gonna be honest here. Really had enough of these bugs. We're gonna leave. We're gonna leave because I don't want to fight the bug. I'd much rather fight the bug. There's still a bug here. Fuck it, we target the bug first because I think it's gonna do the highest damage right behind the plant in the back. Alright. Let's start nailing this dude in the back. Oh, that thing's weak as hell too. Neat. Alright, we can totally just unload on this guy.
Let's move out.
Yeah, we found something that gave us some blue stuff. I need to grind out some Sepith so I can like open up another orb slot badly. Well, here we are at the mine. This is the entrance to the Malgam mine. If you're not here on business, get the fuck out. Well, believe it or not, we're here on business. Rolent's mayor, Klaus, has asked that we come up here and pick up a certain septium crystal. We show off our little referral. Well, alright then. If you've got a referral from the mayor, that's a different story. Don't mean to make your job any more difficult. Why don't you go inside and speak with the boss directly? I'm supposed to stand watch out here. Sure, that's fine, but why the boss? We're actually here to see the mine chief. That mine chief you're talking about is actually our boss, Mr. Gaton. He manages the mine and all of his workers. He's the kind of guy who enjoys discovering a septium load more than eating 3 meals a day. Fairly sure he's working down in the lower tunnels today. Thanks for the help. We'll go see if we can locate him. Alright, so we have our plan. Our plan of going down there and meeting with that dude. I think I'll get a few fights in off screen to maybe get a little bit more septium and end off this episode because I think this is good enough. We got a good couple of episodes in the tank here, going through, getting some more jobs done, and we will continue our 4th main mission of the story so far. Mayor Klaus's request in the next episode, heading deep inside this mine. I'm having a fun time, and I hope you are too. And I'll see you guys next time for more Trails in the Sky. Until then.